Hello and welcome back to Kindred Groups, a experiment in faith from St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church. We are continuing our study on the book of James, or the letter of James, and today we are considering a very tiny part of our body, our tongue, and how it can deeply affect those around us. We'll also be considering the various kinds of wisdom we live our lives by, wisdom that comes from above and wisdom that doesn't. So I invite you into a fruitful conversation over this letter from James and back to our conversation with Doug Burry.
Chapter 3, Taming of the Tongue.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You know, the tongue is a small part of the body, probably one of the smallest parts of the body, but it can get you in the most trouble.
Oh my goodness.
So very quick that you don't even realize you're in trouble until you realize it. How do we handle anger? We get mad and we say something to someone, our wives or our friends or something. Once you said, James tells us that you can't take it back. It's there. So if you hurt someone's feelings, how do you handle that situation? And if you do hurt someone's feelings and you find out that you've hurt a good friend and the friend no longer wants anything to do with you, then how do you handle that situation? The tongue can get you in a lot of trouble immediately. So it's something James talks about, how we should control what we say to other people. And I guess he's talking about in today's, we would consider that to be anger management. So James talks exclusively about how we should handle our tongue and what we should say in certain situations. To step back, be quiet, take a moment, and reflect upon what you say and how you say it to people.
Yeah. And he also there's the sort of the danger of the tongue, but there's also the positive side. How much we can do positively with our tongues.
We can do a lot of positive things with the tongue. We can praise other people. We can thank other people. We can communicate with people what we want done and how we would like to have things done. So there is a lot of positive things that we can do as we go about life and how we use our tongue to communicate to other people. And so we should step back and think about how we want to communicate with our friends and neighbors in the community and what we want to say and what we want to accomplish with what we say in our lives.
Yeah. This is not James, but some other wise person said that we've got 2 ears and we've got one tongue. So, keep that ratio.
Yes, we should. And James talks about that there is a ratio that we should keep in mind when we talk to other people. If we're going to be angry, James talks about, stepping back before you approach somebody and try to bring out the good in people and what they do and not be critical of what people do. It's easy to be critical of someone, but it's difficult to tame the tongue and not praise people, to be critical of them and downcast them and put them in a difficult position in life as we go about it. It's easier to downplay someone than it is to upgrade and praise someone. It's kind of like being at work. Your boss may jump on you for doing something wrong, and when you do something right, there's little to no appreciation for what you do. So that's kind of the part of life that James talks about.
And I don't think that only happens at work. Sometimes that happens at home. Sometimes that happens at church. Sometimes that happens all over the place.
It can happen all over the place, and it can happen when you don't expect it. Sometimes in the morning, I wake up feeling good and ready to go, and then sometime during the day, something has come up that's riled my feelings about something, and I'm in a sorry mood for the rest of the day. And sometimes we've not gone to like a grocery store or something like that, and you see the cashier or somebody else that's in a position that they really can't take the blunt of your problem,
Mm-hmm.
and you unleash it on them for no reason at all. So these are things that we need to be respectful of and take control of our lives over.
Absolutely. I love that you brought up sort of this idea of sort of what we would sort of today call self-talk, right? How do I talk about myself? How do I see myself? How do I, wake up fresh in the morning and everything's great, and then something bad happens and we're just sort of negative.
You know, it's some days we wake up in the morning, we can wake up in a good mood or we can wake up in a grouchy mood. And if we wake up in a grouchy mood, we look for someone to take it out on. Someone who really can't fight back. I could take it out on Beverly. I could take it out on the cashier at the grocery store who can't. So you can take it out on your employees that work for you or that you work with. You're looking for someone just to bring an opportunity to relieve yourself of this burden that you're carrying, and you want to release it on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So James tells us an opportunity that, hey, don't take it out on anybody. This could be a self-inflicted wound or something that just come up all of a sudden. So you never really know what to expect
Mm-hmm.
as your day goes on. But you have an opportunity to correct the problem you're grasping is as you go on through the day.
Yeah.